This video we're going to watch here is called I Built a Huge Lego Jurassic Park by Brad's Brick Post. He made this 1 year ago and has 7.5 million views. Let's just check out the description here. I think he has a little description. In this video, I'm building a huge Lego Jurassic Park world of adventure. It's my zoo video, but instead of animals, it has dinosaurs. This video includes raptors, a T-Rex, Triceratops, and many more. Awesome. I'm sold. I'm ecstatic. Let's watch a Lego Jurassic Park mock.
I'm creating an entire Jurassic Park in Lego, with it covering more than 20 base plates, making this my biggest creation yet. With the full park reveal at the end of the
20
video,
base plates.
the
This
first
is
thing I
crazy.
did was gather up all the dinosaurs I have in my collection, ranging from huge carnivores to cute little herbivores.
I still think
We'll need to
they've
build
done
exhibits
such
for
a
all
good
of
job
them.
with these
I've also been
dinosaurs
saving a
from the
few sets
Jurassic
that'll help
World and
build
Park
up the
sets.
park. Luckily, I was able to find them on clearance since Lego's prices are out of control.
Good
So
on him
let's
for getting
jump
some
into
sets
our
on
first
sale.
section, the iconic
That's the way to
gate where
do
our
it.
guests can enter the park. To get the right shape, I used a ton of tall slope pieces. On the door, I used tiles to match the pattern of the original, and then
looks pretty
added
good,
porches
actually.
on each side of the gate. For the final touch, I added this sticker of the
Oh,
famous
he actually
logo.
used some stickers.
Inside, I used these Technic axles to create an electric fence for our first exhibit, the Dilophosaurus.
Dilophosaurus. I can never remember the names of the dinosaurs, so
Lego has made two versions, with the smaller being more accurate when compared to minifigures. In their enclosure, you'll find a collection of plant life that they can use for shelter, as well as blending into the environment. On the other side of the plate, you'll find more plants, as well as a nest of dinosaur eggs scattered around, some of which have already hatched.
Life
very cool.
finds a way.
To get around the park, we'll need to build some vehicles, and since the Ford Explorer
I like
and
that
Jeep
long
Wrangler
neck
are the two
dinosaur.
most famous, those are the ones we'll start with. Both of them are extremely accurate with details that match the
That
movies.
is a
I built
really
my own
cool
version a
looking
couple
car.
years ago, which is fun to compare to the official one. Lego's is more complex and better than my simple version, but I still think mine is acceptable enough. The Jeep uses some parts
Well,
in interesting
Lego
ways,
also has, like,
this
master
red bar that
builders,
wraps
right?
around
So-
the windshield.
You can't have a Lego Jurassic Park without some kind of Jeeps. It's just like, it's the iconic car, the vehicle. What a great way
For
to
our
use
next
the
location, I'm
minifigure
building a
face that
valley where
has
some of the
that.
park's herbivores are going to live. There's a lake in the middle of it that is
Herbivores, yes.
surrounded by some palm trees, as well as a bunch of other luscious plant life. The valley is the home of the mighty Brachiosaurus. It's absolutely massive,
Brachiosaurus.
making it the biggest
It is
mobile
massive.
dinosaur
I think
Lego
it's
has
one of the
released.
really
With that
most
in mind,
awesome
I built a
dinosaurs
giant
they've
tree
had.
for it to eat from.
Welcome to
The new
Jurassic
movie, they were like, there was a ton of these on the island, just adventuring around.
This sign
They're kind
warns
of
guests
dangerous
to
though,
keep their
because of how
distance
big
and
they
not
are. Like,
disturb the
all they have to do
dinosaurs.
is just step on you and you're kind of dead. Like, they're more dangerous than you realize. And their tails are wild.
Besides
See,
Brachiosaurus,
like, just like that,
the
just
valley
flatten
is the
them
home
out.
of other dinosaurs like the Gallimimus, an omnivore that's featured in the Stampede chase. Hidden inside of the
Oh,
giant tree
gotta
is
have
the
a-
home of the
always a
park's
good
smallest
Stampede.
dinosaur, the
Yeah,
Compsognathus,
Stampede chase.
aka Compies. In spite of their size, they're quite dangerous. With a venomous bite, they can swarm and subdue much larger prey. The
always
scavengers
funny
have
when they go and
gathered up
jump a
leftovers
person.
in their home, like this bone fragment that was originally a Viking horn piece. When arriving at the park, the first place you'll go is the visitor center. The entryway uses sideways building techniques to echo the shape of the original. On the sides of the building, I added some windows, pipes, an air conditioning fan, and some plants growing up. The most challenging aspect was the roof, which I built in multiple different segments that all combined together. My goal was for the final product to have a natural style that was inspired by the movie
This
without
is
making
really
it the
clean
exact
looking.
same. On the inside,
I've always
added
wanted to build a
displays and
building like that,
exhibits,
and it just
starting with
never
a
quite
collection
looks
of
that
dinosaur
sleek.
fossils based on models Lego has released over the years. A Triceratops skull, a Pteranodon, and a Tyrannosaurus. My favorite is the T-Rex because it has a ton of different movable parts on its arms and legs that make it really posable. But the other two are pretty cool as well, with each of them having unique features and interesting parts. There are other
kinda cool.
displays like these dinosaur tapestries.
little
This is a
skeleton display
case
for the
a
museum.
claw that has unique genetic information within its DNA, and this egg was discovered at a remote location on the island. These two minifigures work as guides and curators for guests who also have the chance to buy gifts and souvenirs. The Velociraptor is the single coolest dinosaur in the entire Jurassic Park franchise, and easily one of the most deadly. So for it,
They're
we're building an attic to
fast,
keep them
man.
contained. Some versions are built with an octagon
I can't believe the
shape,
first
so I
movie he actually
replicated that
like
using
tried
a ton of
training
Lego
them.
hinge plates. I built a
But it kinda
mechanical
worked.
sliding door that's activated using this kill switch. Bordering the perimeter is high voltage line, another design I pulled from the movies. You'll find a metal staircase that's built using tiles that are clipped onto Lego ladder pieces. It leads to this platform where you'll find a crane as well as a lookout tower where Owen Grady can train the raptors. Opening it up, you'll find a pack of raptors that are feeding on a recent meal.
Oh wow. That's a big animal to be feeding them.
I
Oh,
really
it did
like
not
how the
last.
raptor paddock turned out. It's probably my favorite
I feel
build
like
for
it's
this entire
inaccurate
video.
that it leaves the
The next thing
bones.
I
Because
built
don't
was
the
a couple of
raptors like
gyro
eating the
spheres, my
bones?
favorite vehicle to come from the
Could be wrong
Jurassic
about that,
World
but
trilogy. The Lego versions are really
I
impressive
love those
because
little
they
balls.
actually keep the minifigure sitting up straight, just like the real deal. But instead of letting them roll freely like in the movies, I challenged
Oh.
myself to build a roller coaster for them.
Well,
The
that's
track looked
interesting.
promising, but had some trouble with the curves.
Huh.
So I used a bunch of these bendable tube pieces to set up a guardrail to keep everything on track. So the next
That's so
challenge was
creative.
figuring out how to motorize
I actually have
it.
those
Using
blue
a lot of
tracks. I've
tread
gotten a
pieces,
bunch
I
of
was
them
able
from
to build
thrift
a
store
motorized
beds.
ramp. I used it in
I've
place
wondered
of
how
the
to
track
use them,
pieces
and
to lift
now
the
I know.
gyrospheres.
Look at that. This guy is so creative.
The coaster would be placed over the Triceratops exhibit, so that was the next thing to build. It's another lake area, and this one is large enough to support an entire herd. Some guests are kayaking and rafting around, allowing them to have some amazing experiences with these dinosaurs. After the track and lake, I built the roller coaster's entrance. It has this sign on the front of it, and for the roof I used two techniques. The front and back sections use these hinge plates. Each side uses
I've
multiple
never seen
ball
those
joints
hinge
that allow
plates
them to
before.
sit at just the right angle. The workers are wearing Triceratops
Makes some crazy
costumes that
looking
came
roofs,
with this
though.
collectible minifigure. As guests wait in line, they can watch an educational video on this TV.
I
For
do
one
remember that
final
CMF.
detail,
The
I added
CMF
some
was really
cameras
cool.
onto the gyro coaster's track. And that completes our Triceratops exhibit, covering a total of 6 base plates, making it the single
That
biggest
is a
area
really
of the
nice
park,
looking
with a
little
roller
mock
coaster that
right there
works, but
alone.
not perfectly. Our next item
Oh.
is going to be the Carnivore Kingdom, including
fell
the
off.
Tyrannosaurus Rex and Carnotaurus, which is known primarily for its horns and hilariously small arms, which make it look so imbalanced that it's a wonder how it can even stand up. To make the Lego version even more cursed, you can replace them with these arms that minifigures like Minions use. To match the size of the carnivores,
mini
I filled
arms.
the exhibit with a collection of large trees with foliage sprinkled on the forest
Now
floor.
that looks
Since
really
the
good.
dinosaurs are so large, I elevated the building to give the minifigures watching them a better view. Inside, you'll find these windows that I based off of the design used in Jurassic World. A tour guide is using this computer
It would have been
to
cool
help
if he
with
would have
this
tried to do the same
demonstration.
thing
The
and do a
back
tree
wall
trunk
includes a
with
collection
glass
of
in it.
dinosaur claws and
I don't know if
teeth.
that was
The
just
most
going to be too
important
complicated to
feature is this
make, but
removable containment bin.
it would have looked
Used
really
to
cool.
feed the predators. It includes 2 doors and an access panel to ensure that there's always a barrier between the carnivores and the guests.
Oh. Easy lickings. There goes that
Sorry
animal.
about my shine.
Sheep or goat.
If you're wondering how I score top essay marks like these in university, one of my secret weapons is
The genetics laboratory is where all of the park's dinosaurs are developed. For my version, I used clear blue panels to give it a high-tech appearance. Inside, you'll find a mechanical hand that is able to pick up and adjust dinosaur eggs. This collection of amber pieces contains relics of ancient dinosaur DNA. When fragments are missing, they fill the holes with DNA from other
Very
animals
cool.
like
They
this
got little, like,
chameleon. This
gecko
microscope allows
reptiles.
them to closely examine and manipulate genetic
pink
material
frog?
at a cellular level. And with that,
I think I
we've
might
now
have a
finished our
pink frog.
genetics
I got
lab.
a-
The
I think
park's
a
next
purple one,
attraction is
too.
going
I got
to
a
be a
green one
petting zoo for
and a
all of the
red.
friendly baby dinosaurs, including some of these ankylosaurs, which have to be the cutest little dinosaurs Lego has ever created. I made a wooden plank
That must
sidewalk
be
by
from the
laying
new
these bricks
Dominion
down on their
ones, 'cause I don't
sides
really
around the
remember
base
them.
plate. Then in the center, I used ladders to fence off the containment area. I added a few palm trees for some shade and extra color, and there's a few benches for guests to sit and watch too.
That guy's from Toy Story.
Continuing this relaxed area of the park, the next thing I added was a sand pit full of pretend dinosaur bones that kids can have fun digging up. This was the
That's very
perfect
cool.
place for a restaurant, so I built this sandwich shop.
Almost like
On
a
the
little,
roof, I built a
play
dino
park for the
mascot
kids.
and named him Ham Sam for Ham Sam's Subosaurus sandwiches. Inside there's a chef and this table with all of the meats and bread. There's also a rack of soda cans outside. There's enough room for a ton of minifigures to sit and eat when the park is
There
busy.
is,
I
quite a bit of
included
space
these
for
racks
people.
of souvenir hats and shirts
Little
that
gift
guests can
shop?
purchase when they're done eating. A couple of the sets had
Nice.
trucks I hadn't built yet, so I decided to use them as safari tour vehicles. Since each of the trucks can only fit a single minifigure, I built these metal trailers that attach using a ball joint. Let's
Well,
go
that's
ahead
smart.
and start the tour.
Attention passengers, to your right is a
It's kind of
train
accurate
running
too,
next.
because
If you're
like
lucky,
they
you
always
may
take
get to
people
see
around in
the
like those
baby.
little tour vehicles or tour buses. Oh, he just like dumped out a hot dog.
Hey, do something cool.
Regurgitated it.
For the next stop,
That
guests
guy
are able to
deserved
see a
that.
pack of
He was asking for a fight.
species with a domed skull that's extremely thick and capable of causing a ton of damage. This
Ooh, the
ankylosaurus
headbutt
is armored
guys.
with plates running all the way down its back and a giant club at the end of its tail.
Honey, take my picture by the dino.
For the final segment of our park, we're building a base for the ACU troopers. On the roof, there's solar panels, as well as a radar dish and some other details. Inside, you'll find a variety of
Ooh,
weapons
he's giving
clipped
them
to
all the
walls. Many of
weapons.
them are electric-based.
Oh, he's got
allowing the
grenades in
troopers to
there?
stun dinosaurs.
Grenade
In the
out,
center of the
frag
room
out.
is a digital map that keeps track of every trooper and dinosaur. Other screens in the compound provide intel for specific areas.
Oh, got him. Which is that dinosaur? He looks like a menace. Dude looks huge.
And now, bringing it all together, ladies and gentlemen,
This
I
is
now
it, eh?
present to you the entire Jurassic Park, stretching over two
Kinda
tables.
cool, he
It's
built them in
absolutely
separate
massive.
sections,
Guests
and
are
they actually
exploring
piece
all of the
together
different
very
exhibits,
smoothly
marveling
and
at
very
the incredible
nicely.
dinosaurs brought back from extinction. Making all of these exhibits was a ton of fun. If you were able to visit Jurassic Park, let me know what dinosaur you would want to see.
Dude,
More
this is
awesome videos are on
incredible.
the way, so stay tuned.
Look at the canoes and kayak, or the boat. That's so cool. This is an awesome piece. This mock. I love it. 16 plates in total, I believe is what he said at the beginning there. Very good video there, Brad Brick's post. Very nice.